Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey here on Daybreak, and I've got two great guests in studio talking about an upcoming plant sale. Got a little bit of a change that people have known about over the years. It's a one-day plant sale for the Master Gardeners Foundation of Mason County. I'm happy to have in studio Bonnie Day and John Skans. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming on to talk about this great event, as always, annually. It's a lot of fun over there at Neyland Park, but there's a bit of a change this year. Tell me a little bit about the plant sale, the history, and the change for this year. John, we'll start with you.
Okay, well, it's one day this year, Saturday, May 13th at Neyland Park. And we're going to have, I'm sorry, I'm going to look at everything.
That's
Rain
okay.
or shine, we're going to be there.
That's an important thing.
We're going to have a lot of fun events for kids, educational events, for gardeners. We've got 4 great musicians lined up. We've got 9 vendors lined up. We're going to have tomatoes, vegetables, herbs, plants, all kinds of things. Bonnie is our plant expert, and I'll let her run down all the plants we're going to have.
Yeah, Bonnie, what do we have? I know traditionally we've had some of the best tomatoes in the whole state here for this.
That's right.
What are some of the other things that people can get?
Well, in the tomatoes, one of our master gardeners, Larry Knudsen, grows 600 tomatoes for us every single year.
Amazing.
And he brings them, and people line up, and I think this year, all in total, we'll probably have at least 900 tomato plants to sell. And traditionally, we have sold all our tomato plants. I'm always amazed that Shelton loves that tomatoes that much.
It really is. You can get a couple, 3 plants, and there's so many different types.
Right. We try to get a really good range of varieties, so people are really happy with whatever they get.
Also, the big one that I always remember and stop by and pick up, I got to get a couple tubers.
Right.
Go in there.
The dahlias, yes.
Dahlias,
that's Larry's dahlias as well.
Man,
but we also we must have at least 100 native plants that are great for landscaping, and they tolerate the drought or the amount of rain we've gotten. We have, I think, over 900 different perennials this year. And the perennials, we start digging them in September, and then the master gardeners take care of them. Some of them we've grown from seed in our greenhouses, so we've been working since September to get the plants ready for the sale.
Wow.
We also have lots of different kinds of peppers, hot peppers and sweet peppers. We have a lot of annuals, geraniums and impatiens, and to fill baskets with.
One of the things that I've noticed over the years now at Neyland Park is that there is, they've got that stage there, and as you mentioned, there's some bands playing, but it has turned into a kind of a festival as people are down, and I now know that since it's going to be a one day only this year, from 9 to 6, Saturday, May 13th, remember that it's just the Saturday this year, that there's going to be a ton of folks coming on down. What was the reason for just doing the Saturday?
You know, we've done first on the festival side, we've done plant sales forever. And 3 or 4 years ago, we really thought about, the community gives master gardeners a lot. They really are supportive of our programs. So we thought, why don't we make it so it's really a fun thing, other than people who just like plants. People could come and listen to the music, look at the vendors, and have a good time for the community. So it was a way of us to thank the community. But the one-day sale, we often try to get feedback from people, and what we would find is the people that only could come on Saturday because they were working, we got feedback that there wasn't such a great variety left.
Sure.
And so we really thought about that. I think the other part is a lot of the other counties only do a one-day sale.
Oh, okay.
And it's a lot of work.
Yeah, I bet it is.
So we kind of thought, let's put it all into one day, go out, do a really great job, get all our plants out there, and so that's kind of how the change got made.
I'm looking at some of this schedule of events here. You got some great bands. The Backwood Windjammers will be performing. Miller Campbell, a country singer, going to be performing, as well as some bluegrass from the Crazy Mountain Billies. But there are also, and I'm guessing these are going to be on the main stage, some different presentations attracting pollinators to your garden, some worm bin information, and alternative gardening techniques.
Right.
So these are some of the programs that people get to see?
Right. Education is a big part of Master Gardeners, and so we have these 4 programs. They won't be on the main stage, but we'll be making announcements at the time to invite people over. There'll be some educational activities for kids, too. during the day so that mom and dad or whomever, grandma and grandpa, can go out and look at plants, and the kids can have something to
throw them over to that playground across the way.
That's right.
That's right.
That's a lot of fun.
And we've got an Emporium store with lots of, it being the Saturday being the day before Mother's Day, lots of last minute shopping for indoor plants, books, gifts, little trinkets, fairy gardens, all kinds of interesting things that maybe dad and kids want to get as last-minute gifts for mom.
That's a great idea. Really expanding this thing this year. It's really nice. I had a couple years back been and sat in on that worm bin conversation, and boy, I learned a lot. There is a lot of great information that gets passed along from the Master Gardeners. You can always get more information at extension.wsu.edu/master/mason/Master Gardener. I'll put the links in on the show notes on this one too. You can also call it 427-9670 extension 688. Again, this is the one day only now, a bit of a change. So it's Saturday, the day before Mother's Day, from 9 to 6 at Neyland Park. A lot of great things. Tell me a little bit, and I had Seth Elson from the Salmon Center in earlier last week. Tell me about this alternative gardening techniques, if you know about it. What's swale gardening? Are you guys familiar with this? I'm seeing this on the list. If you are,
no, I'm sorry.
I guess I'm not.
We'll all have to go then.
We're going to go get educated.
We'll all have to go together. Very cool. So free parking, free admission, rain or shine. There are thousands of plants and a raffle as well. It is one of the largest plant sales here in Mason County. Now, one day only, Saturday the 13th from 9 to 6. And also, folks are able to, not during this, but during normal business hours, bring in things. If folks have strange plants in their yard or weeds in there, bring them by and you guys can look at those. Is that right?
Every Monday.
Okay.
Every Monday we're at the Master Gardeners at the Extension office from noon to 3, and people bring in bugs, they bring in leaves, pictures of things, or they can come in and ask questions, or they can email us, or just give us a phone call.
Yeah, it's extension 687.
687, okay.
Is for the Master Gardener Clinic.
Oh, I see, yeah.
They can leave us a message, and then when the volunteers come in on Monday, they'll respond either by email or voicemail.
And information, if folks want to join up with the Master Gardeners, going to be at the plant sale too, I'm sure.
Absolutely.
So we're always pushing that.
We'd love to have more people coming in and helping us.
Facebook. And our webpage, always pushing education.
We'll get the links to all that stuff here in the show notes when we get this posted up on our Facebook page. Bonnie Day, John Skans here to talk about the plant sale. Saturday the 13th, one day only this year, 9 to 6 at Neyland Park. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you,
Jeff. Thank you.
We'll see you at the plant sale.
I'll be there for sure.